Hey everybody, Randy Pierson here, Vice President of Life and Annuities for Gordon Marketing. And with me today, I've got Tim Luby, our RVP in the annuity space. And as you're well aware, Gordon Marketing is one of the premier IMOs out there in the Medicare space. And today we're going to talk about why Medicare agents should be out there talking about annuities in general and MYGAs in specific. So Tim, let's dive right in. I mean, why should Medicare agents be thinking about selling annuities in general and MYGAs in specific?
Well, Medicare agents in particular should be talking about them because they have the right demographics for it, most of all. You know, the clients, their age, the fact that many of their clients are going to have lazy money, the fact that, Medicare agents have an average book of business over 400 clients. And if they don't offer MYGAs to them, someone else will. So they're leaving the door open for competition. Not to mention the income that they can make off of it. There's a pretty significant opportunity when you move a simple little MYGA, which is relatively easy, for them to get paid very well for it.
Yeah, I've been with Gordon Marketing now for 13 years. And as I just said, Gordon Marketing is a leader in the Medicare space. Therefore, most of our agents work in that older age market. And I've always been astounded at how many of these Medicare agents that we do business with day in, day out, they don't approach their clients about annuities at all, let alone something that's as simple as a multi-year guaranteed annuity. So I think the next thing we should do is just give those agents that are watching this video just a very brief primer on what exactly a MYGA is.
Right. Good point. So a MYGA, or a multi-year guaranteed annuity, is an annuity typically where the rate is guaranteed as long as the surrender charge lasts. It also can be referred to, or often is referred to, as a CD annuity. It's like a certificate of deposit at a bank, which is a very straightforward, simple, easy product. You often call it the low-hanging fruit. Yeah. It's the easiest, simplest product to understand in the annuity business.
Yeah, and you can sell them in very short durations, like 2 or 3 year products, 5-year, 7-year durations. I just looked at an email I got today at the recording of this video. A consumer could get a 5-year MYGA at 5.4%.
That's right.
Right? And so, I don't know. I mean, you certainly couldn't get that 18 months ago,
no, not
12
even
months
close.
ago,
Nope.
Maybe not even 9 months ago, right?
Right.
So how does an agent start that dialogue? If it's a Medicare agent, and by the way, one of the great things about the sales idea we're talking about here today is that the agent already has a relationship with the consumer, right? They've already garnered their trust and confidence because they handle their Medicare. But in that setting, how does an agent start the conversation or segue from the Medicare to annuities?
Right. Well, probably the first one would be with the rates. The rates are appealing. When you get 540 guaranteed for 5 years, that's an outstanding rate. And customers in particular recognize how competitive that is. 510 right now for 3 years. That's outstanding. We haven't seen anything like that in a very long time. So the rates for the products themselves. The second thing that a producer would want to recognize is what the competition is, what they understand, what their clients already understand. So for example, CD rates, where are they today? The highest CD rates out there are at least 70-75% lower than what we're talking about in annuities right now. The national average is still less than 1%, even on 5-year CDs. Yeah. I looked up today on bankrate.com, it was 0.83. So 0.83, 0.8% is the rate, where we're talking about 540. So you're talking about 6-7 times the rates that are available from a national average standpoint. So the rate advantage that annuities offer over CDs. And the last thing I think that would tee us why producers need to look at this is because of the money that's laying around. You've often talked about lazy money, but the average balances in IRAs and retirement plans across the country, according to Fidelity, for 50 and over, it's over $200,000, and for Vanguard, it's close to $250,000 when you get into the over 50 and up to 65 age group. So there's a lot of money sitting out there that's underperforming, if you will.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And I view this whole idea of lazy money and say a consumer getting something less than 1% versus what they could be receiving in a multi-year guaranteed annuity is that lost opportunity cost, or that lost potential return that they're just leaving on the table, right? That they're leaving on the table. So let's briefly chat a little bit more about why is today? Why now? Why is now the most opportune time to be talking about annuities in the space than, frankly, we've seen in probably over a decade?
Right. Well, primary reason is rates have been on the rise. We have not seen rates this high in a very long time. So the market, the industry is responding to the rate increases, and so rates are moving up. That's the first thing. It's a hot market. The second thing, I guess, is that right now volatility is real high too in the market. The markets are jittery. So that makes people nervous. That's right. Stock market is jittery. That makes people nervous. So there's often a flight to safety. And so if you're standing there with a guaranteed rate with no downside market risk, you're well positioned to help your clients with that need for higher safety. The other thing, I guess, is rates that have moved up the way they are. And then, of course, the advantages that annuities, or MYGAs in particular, fixed annuities, offer for advantage and over the alternatives such as CDs or bonds or other fixed rate investments. I guess one of the other ones that kind of goes without mentioning, that's not one of the primary reasons that we sell it, is no 1099. So with the CD at a bank, if you're talking about non-qualified money, you get a 1099 every year, whether you take the money or not.
Yeah, you're
but you don't get that with an annuity. Annuity's tax deferred. Now, if it's an IRA, that advantage is not existent. Both of them work the same way then. But for non-qualified money, no 1099 is a really big deal.
Yeah. So imagine that if you're an advisor sitting down with a client and you've got a client that's got some lazy money sitting in the bank, you can offer them nearly 6 times likely the rate of return on their money they're getting right now. That rate is guaranteed in typically with a carrier that's very financially secure. They don't have to worry about risk. And you're going to eliminate a tax obligation were that money to be sitting in a taxable product like a CD or something along those lines. We are fast running out of time for this video. So can you help the agents understand how do we as an organization, Gordon Marketing, help producers get started in this marketplace?
Right. Well, in short, we keep our fingers on the pulse of what's out there. So we'll keep you informed. If you want to know today what the best products to sell, ask us. Our team, call the Annuity Team. We will put you in touch with the right products for what you're trying to do for your client. Now, we've got a handful of products right now that are well over 5% from highly rated carriers. Mm-hmm. But if you need to identify the solution that's going to be best for you, and you want to contact the Annuity Team to help you at Gordon Marketing. Which, speaking of the Annuity Team, I'd like to introduce the newest member of the Annuity Team here. Steve Allison has joined the Annuity Team. Steve, give us a brief commercial on how we can reach out to you. And
go ahead. I'm Steve Allison. I'm excited to have joined the Annuity Team here at Gordon Marketing. I have over 10 years of insurance experience, and I can be reached at extension 140.
Thank you, Steve.
Extension 140. Contact Tim or Steve if you need any annuity assistance. We can get you started in this space, and it could be a found income source for any producer watching this video. We'll look forward to your call.